everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a plan and chat video. I have this kit here from Two Little Bees. That's the brown one that I used in October. And then for the month of November, I'm bringing out my Peach Palm kit because the colors are beautiful and they match the two Tombow brush pens that I'm using for this month. So what I'm going to try and do is have a color theme for the month. I see a lot of Bujo planners, they have like a particular theme. I'm not sure if I can stick to theme. I'm not that advanced with this setting up of the Bujo yet, but for now I picked two colors for November that I'm using, and it's going to be this light blue and brown. So this is the monthly spread that I made so far. It has November calendar freebie on the right. It's on my blog. You can download that. And then on the left, I have a perpetual calendar. So I'm trying out two pens. I have the Uniball, I think that's 0.28. And I have the new Sharpie pen from Staples. I picked it up. It's 0.5 mm. I found out later on in the video that I didn't really like it because it was very thick. It's not fine as I thought 0.5 would be. But I went ahead and got my two Tombow brush pens. That's what I'm using today. So my concept for planning is create a monthly layout, which I did. I played around with layering the November card along with some cardstock paper and kind of just glued it all on with the roller tape and create that little cover page. I guess that's what it's called. And then on the left hand side, I wrote 1 to 30 and pre-planned things that I had already planned. And then when I go planning for the day, I can just refer back to this page and write in things that I have already planned. So the first two dates, obviously November 1st and November 2nd, this is kind of like me playing around a little bit with this layout. I'm not really a fan of the boxes, but as I get a little bit more advanced, I will try out different techniques that work for me, what I like. I love having just a line down the middle of the page with my calendar on the left hand side, and then on the right side I can use it for to-do notes, journal, and things like that. But for now I made this little box here, and it's kind of like writing in things that I'm grateful for or like my mood for the morning. So it's morning time, and whatever comes to my mind, I can like put it there. But a big boo-boo that I realized after I have already created the monthly page and gone ahead and started planning with the daily spreads, which I am creating. And if you did not watch the video with how I create the daily spreads, you can go back and watch the day in the life of a daily spread. That one I list how I start from the morning till the night. So a big mistake that I did was I didn't even make a page for like my trackers, my page for notes for the month. There's other things that I want to keep track of, and I've already gone ahead and draw the line for like a whole week. So basically my trackers are going to be after the first week, which I added on a different day. But just for the full week, the actual work week, Sunday all the way through Friday, we're going to just draw the lines, draw the time in, and just write the dates. So here I'm writing my thoughts, and then Sunday I can just write like my to-do list for the day, play around with using the Tombow if I like colors on the spread. This time I'm taking it to get familiar with the bullet journal and to find what I love, find what works for me, play around with different layouts. So this way when next year comes, I'm not really advanced, but I'm a little bit more familiar with what I like versus what I don't like. I do like straight lines. I'm not going to be the type of person to freehand a line because it will not be straight and I'm not going to like it. So this pen that I'm using, the Sharpie roller pen, I picked it up from Staples. It's 0.5 mm. It does write pretty thick. If you can notice, the one on top was the Uniball 0.38 or 0.28, and it's a big difference. So I need something in between the two of them. And I am planning on going back to the stationery store to see if I can test out a few more pens and to find something that I really like. So write in my to-do list for Sunday, and then I have the other side of the paper where I can write like little journal entry or put a photo, stickers, decorate it. I just love being able to just freely do whatever I want for the day, and I can have this page open all day, plan, write things down, and kind of like be in it all day. So the Monday spread is pretty much made. Like I said, a straight line down the middle or a little bit to the right or left depending on what day. And then my times on the left hand side, and the right hand side is reserved for my notes, my to-do, a little journal entry if I want, or just to use it as a brain dump. I draw the line with the finer point pen because it bleeds the least. It doesn't really bleed, it's just like it's very visible on the next page. And that's what I don't like about the Stalogy. If you're thinking about doing bullet journaling for like 2021, you have to kind of figure out the kind of paper you like. If you like very thin paper, this is perfect for you. You need to get like a very fine point pen. If you write with fine point pens, that's fine. You'll be able to function and it won't bother you. If you're a type of person with like a heavier hand, you write with pens that like 0.7 mm or larger, just know that you're going to have a lot of shadow on the next page, and it's not going to look as nice as you would like. So that's my little review on the Stalogy. I like it, but I would not purchase it again to use as my bullet journal. This is just for me to start it out and to kind of get to see what I like. So my new notebook did not arrive yet, but hopefully it will come soon so I can start the 2021 setup. In the meantime, what I've been doing is I've been actually creating a list of things that I want in the setup for 2021. This way I don't leave anything out. So every day when I think, oh gosh, I need a page to track my posting schedule, I need a page to track brands that I'm working with or something like that, I have no space to put that information right now. So that would have been a good page to have at the beginning of November, right behind the calendar is trackers and pages for things like that. So for December, I'm going to have a better monthly setup. I'm going to actually do the whole setup on camera with you guys so you can see, you know, like get some idea. So it's kind of like if you're a beginner, you can take like beginner lessons from a beginner and we can learn together. So that's how I look at it. I'm not a pro. There are tons of inspiration out there. Definitely check out Pinterest. I did create like a board on Pinterest where I look at different types of layout to get some inspiration and to come up with my own unique way. So there's nothing wrong with getting inspiration. I just don't really copy anyone's spread because it's not me. I see something and I like it, and I do something that aligns with me a little bit more. So I have these ideas in my head, and over the next couple weeks I'm going to put them on paper. One thing I'm going to do for next week when I do my planning is I'm going to try to do a week on 2-page just to kind of play around with different layout instead of the daily and see how I like that. So that's what I love about bullet journaling. It's so much freedom, and you're not restricted by your inserts. And you notice I don't have to take out any paper. I can just freely write. My hand is not bumping on my disc or my rings. And I just love it all. You can definitely have that clean look that we all love in our ring planners. We can definitely have that in a bullet journal. So I have so much ideas for 2021. You're not even going to believe it's a notebook once I'm done with setting it up. So that's pretty much you know, everything that's going on right now with the Stalogy, learning it, getting inspiration, and trying to figure out what works best for me. So I did switch over to a third pen that I didn't mention. This is the Pilot Precise V5, and I think this is my in-between. It does not have the size of the pen on the box, and it does not have it on the pen. So I'm not even sure how thick this point is, but I do like it. It's kind of like my in-between, and it seems to work for now. So I don't like to really write a lot on the spreads ahead of time, except for like 1 or 2 things, because I love having my planner open throughout the day and writing in my planner as the day go on, and then I can add stickers, decorate it, and do all that stuff throughout the day. So that's basically, this is my planning. I have my monthly setup that I did, my plan ahead, and I have my calendar. Don't forget to download that freebie. I have a few different options for the November freebie. If you go on my blog, it's thiswellplannedlife.com, you're able to see freebies, and then you can download and pick and choose whichever one you want. So I stop at Friday because Saturday and Sunday I want to do those on the weekend, because I don't know what the day is going to be like. I may want to do a full journal or chores. I just want to leave that open. But what I did do, which I didn't record, was after Friday, I actually went ahead and wrote down a bunch of things that I'm working on for my blog, which I should have had in the beginning of the month. But like I said, you live and you learn, and I know better for the month of December when I'm setting up my spread. So if you're thinking about bullet journaling, you just have to keep those things in mind. It is very fun. It's a lot of personalization, and you kind of get to create your planner based on your mood. You can change up your theme every month and make it you. You can still add your little dashboards and your vellum and stuff like that. I'm going to be adding all of that as I get a little bit more comfortable with tipping those things in and make it just like my other setups. So that's my planning and chatting. I still have the monthly inserts that I added in the beginning, but those were just there as a guide. I will be doing my monthly cover on my own going forward. So if you have any questions, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for watching as I just kind of set this notebook up for the week. And like I said, check out the daily planning, that video that I posted last week. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. If you have any questions, comment below. If there's anything you want to see, don't be shy to leave that down below. So this sticker kit is from Peach Palm, tucking it right in the front. And the other sticker kit that I have is from Two Little Bees. Thank you and have a good night.